Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts. Thursday night was the debut of transfer quarterback Brian Bennett, and he sure didn't disappoint. Here's the story. This whole offseason, no matter where you went in Hammond, every Lion football fan wanted to talk about Brian Bennett. Bennett transferred from Oregon and immediately took control of the offense, and his work showed off in Game 1 as Brian rushed for over 100 yards and passed for 160 yards while rushing for 3 touchdowns in his first Southeastern game. And to most fans, the game looked flawless, but despite having a good night, Brian saw some mistakes when he watched the game film.
You know, we want to be perfect as we can, so, you know, there's a lot of things that to the viewer they won't see, but, you know, for us, you know, it could be as little as, you know, one step the wrong way or something. So, you know, this game of football is a game of details, so, you know, we really break it down like that. But, yeah, you know, we were able to get on them early, scoring in first, 90 seconds, I believe it was, and to be able to do that can, really kind of, if their team's not mentally tough, it can, set them off on the wrong step and kind of put them on a downward path the rest of the game. And we were able to do that, and we were able to continue doing that. And, I just think that that's something that we need to do. We need to come into every game, and we need to stay focused from first snap to the last snap, no matter what the situation is.
At one point in the game, Brian took off running toward the home sideline and took a shot that could have been avoided. Brian got up with some grit and got in the face of the player who hit him. The Southeastern fans loved the grit and fire of their quarterback, but Brian's biggest fan, his dad, was none too impressed, and after the game, he let Brian know.
That's kind of what he told me, is just you got to be smarter than that, because, it didn't cost us there. And same thing Coach Stevens told me, and, I knew myself as, I kind of let my emotions get the better of me there, which is something that you can't do, especially as a quarterback. You need to stay calm, poised, and collected. I didn't think I was going to get a penalty for that, but, it's just in a game where it's a tight situation, it could be the difference in a game. If we ended up, we could have scored on that drive. We had to settle with a field goal, and we could have put, 6, 7 on the board. So, that's something that, you need to eliminate from your game. And so it was a learning experience.
Brian takes great pride in his play on the field, but he also takes great pride on his work in the classroom.
Student athlete, student comes first. That's why we're here, to get an education. This football is what I love. It's what I want to do as long as I can do it. But we all know it can't last forever. So the school has been going great. I think over the years I've learned to realize how important it is, and really try and focus in, try and sit in the front of the class, and try and take notes, and communicate with teachers and all those things.
His first semester in Hammond, Brian earned a 3.6 GPA, and he is back in it this semester, earning high marks on and off the field. So for now, the starting quarterback goes about his business on campus as he tries to get better on the field and in his studies. This week, Brian and his teammates take to the big stage, national TV, as the Lions and TCU battle in Fort Worth, Texas, a stage Brian has been on before.
That's something that I just hope that we can all not get caught up in. It's something that is there, and it's an opportunity that we're blessed to have. A little bit more recognition and opportunity to display, what we've been working so hard for, and to, display the God-gifted abilities that we've been blessed with. And but at the same time, you can't let that get to you mentally. That's got to be something that once you step on that field, it's a man across from you, and that's it, and that's all that matters.
Coach, in the offseason, probably got tired of answering questions about Brian Bennett. It seemed like everybody wanted to talk about Brian and what he could bring to your football team. Well, everyone got a chance to see that on Thursday night. I don't think he disappointed. 3 rushing touchdowns, rushed for over 100 yards, was also very crisp throwing the football. This is a guy who's very special and really had a nice debut on Thursday night.
He did. We're real excited about the way he came out, played in Game 1. Thought he made some great improvements in fall camp, and we're looking forward to it. I know he's going to make a lot of progress from week-to-week basis as he goes through the season.
We're also going to take a look now at another Lion who had a huge game on Thursday night, and that is sophomore Harlan Miller from Kentwood. Harlan Miller didn't travel far to come to Southeastern when he arrived on campus in 2012. Miller, a standout from Kentwood, made the 30-mile journey to Hammond and saw action in all 11 games last season. But it was the first game of 2013 where Harlan made his mark for the Lions, picking off 1 pass on defense and returning 4 punts with a long of 44 yards. But even Harlan knows it was his blockers that deserved the credit more than him.
My play is based on punt return. It was all the guys up front. I give credit to them because they protect me. But if they don't protect me, I don't run or make plays for the team.
Harlan also had an interception in the second half, a pick that he had an error on, but hung with the play long enough to be in the right place at the right time.
The pick was kind of a mental error, but I just didn't give up on the play, and I just kept running to the ball, and when you run to the ball, good things happen.
Harlan majors in general studies, but has a special interest in food and nutrition. And as Harlan goes about his studies, he manages class, study hall, and football practice the way he manages his play on the field with timing.
It's all just time management. When you're in your downtime, when you're not doing anything, you might want to study your play, do homework. You just got to always be active and manage your time at a reasonable time.
After the big win in week 1, Harlan got to catch up with family and friends, one of the luxuries of being a local guy playing in his own backyard.
It was just always seeing their smile, the big smiles on their face just made me happy. I want to keep doing great things.
Despite the big win, Harlan knows that game 1 was not perfect, and there is still a lot of work to do before the Lions are in midseason form. So for now, it's back to work.
We were just rallying to the ball. Offense was putting points on the board. We were just all working together. We had a couple of minute errors. We can fix that though, but as a whole, we all play as a team, and we just need to come together more.
Coach Harlan Miller had a fantastic ball game, could arguably be the player of the game, had 2 big punt returns, an interception, was all over the field on defense. This is a guy who's right up the road from Kentwood, and we've talked about it. You'll go get players from anywhere to make your team better, but it's nice to have somebody right here from the backyard that plays well, and a guy like Harlan Miller, he has a chance to be very special.
No doubt. He has really made a lot of improvements. He's a special athlete, brings a lot of ability to the corner position, and obviously now, get involved with the punt returns, and had a great game coming out here to open up his sophomore season, and we're looking forward to him again making a huge impact this year.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to turn our attention to the TCU Horned Frogs, where the Lions will be on the road this Saturday morning, right here on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts.
Hi, I'm Lori Davis-Jones, head coach for your Lady Lions basketball team. This coming season promises to be an exciting year as we push toward a Southland Conference title. Our schedule has 11 home games and tips off here in the University Center on November 8th. So make plans to get your season tickets now. They start as low as $40, and if you want close to the action, our courtside Top Cat seats are $75. For more information on your season tickets, visit lionsports.net or call 985-549-LION. We are Lady Lions basketball, and let's get ready to lion up.